In medieval England, there was a legend that was passed around the northeastern part of England. It said that a giant worm was causing havoc around the region. When first hearing about this story, it may sound like a worm would be nothing to worry about. However, during these times the word worm was used to describe a giant snake or dragon. It's also interesting that many of these legends exist in ancient England. Yesterday we talked about the mysterious Knuckers of England. These were described as large slender dragons that caused destruction at smaller villages. The disappearance of villagers devouring and tearing apart livestock and infesting areas across England. These creatures were said to live in small ponds and lakes known as knucker holes. The Lambton worm does seem to share some similarities with the knucker. For example, its size and how hostile it is. Some have even made the connection between the two, saying that what people were encountering were actually the same species of creature. The story states that a young man by the name of John Lambton, who was the heir of the Lambton estate in County Durham, wanted to go fishing on Sunday. Sunday was a church day though, and he was warned by an elderly man not to go. The old man warned that if he skipped church he would encounter something that would later haunt him. John ignored the warning and went about fishing. After fishing for several hours and having no luck, he finally gets a bite and starts to reel in the fish. However, when he gets it in, he notices it's not a fish but instead a long eel-like creature. It was described as having the head of a salamander and 9 holes on either sides of the skull. John said he caught the devil and placed it inside a well instead of back into the river. Fast forward several years and it's said the local villagers could hear some mysterious sounds coming from the well. After people started getting ill, people wanted answers for what was inside the well. Turns out the creature finally emerged and started causing havoc on the nearby village, by eating livestock along with the occasional villager. The creature then starts to make its way onto the Lambton manor. John's father manages to keep the creature at bay by feeding it, after which it would then wrap itself around the nearby hill. Various knights caught wind of what was going on and went to attack the creature while it slept. However, the creature wasn't harmed during the attacks and was only angered. John finally returns home after being away and is devastated by what he sees. He then promises to seek revenge on the creature. He seeks out the advice of a nearby witch, who tells him that he is responsible for the creature's existence because of his actions as a young boy. The witch tells John to get armor made especially for him, and to ensure that it has blades sticking out of it, so when the creature tries to constrict him it will only harm itself. He tracks down the creature and starts attacking it with everything he's got. The giant serpent tries to squeeze him but can't due to how much pain it's inflicting on itself. After a long battle, John succeeds in taking down the giant serpent. The witch warns however that he needs to slay the first thing he sees after defeating the worm, and if he doesn't his family will be cursed for 9 generations. After defeating the serpent, his dad runs to him, and he doesn't have the heart to do what the witch says. His family then ends up being cursed for 9 generations. So that was the ancient legend of the Lambton worm. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.